guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to Chapter 3 of the Winter Magical Readathon. We are officially at the halfway point of the Winter Magical Readathon. It is so exciting. I've been having a lot of fun. I am definitely hoping that this vlog has a bit more content, as I feel like last week's vlog is going to be very short and have little to no content. So we will see how this week shapes up. Just fair warning, I did stay up till 10 o'clock this morning playing Lego Harry Potter. It is my new obsession. If you have not watched the last chapter's vlog, then you wouldn't know that. If you did, then this is all a repeat, but I wanted to say it again on here because some napping may occur today. I don't know how much content will be gotten today. So now let's go ahead and jump on my phone and take Chapter 3's Choose Your Own Adventure. All right, so Chapter 3, let's get started. You know you'll grow to despise the sound of the morning bells, but it's so nice to wake up to these compared to Aunt Petunia's banging on the door angrily. You missed Hogwarts so much. The sun is just starting to peek through the hills, showering your whole dorm in golden light. You sit up in your bed, make some weird screechy noises while stretching. Hedwig is looking a bit offended. Classes start today. You and your classmates will get their timetables during breakfast, so there's no reason to delay. Plus, you can hear your stomach rumbling in protest. The Great Hall is already buzzing, and the tables are gleaming with all the delicious food. You see Jenny already sitting there with 3 extra pumpkin juice goblets for you. She got sorted into Gryffindor last night. Yay! What do you feel like having? So our options are warm cinnamon and honey porridge, cornflakes and a warm toast with jam, pumpkin and carrot cake dessert for breakfast, or buttered toast, eggs, sausage, and bacon. I'm going to pick the buttered toast, egg, sausage, and bacon. First class, herbology. You're going to the greenhouse, which you didn't have the chance to visit in first year. This one is considerably louder than any of them you've been in before. There's a constant rustling and whispering. There's a couple of rows of what looks like simple plants, but they do seem to shuffle and sway slightly. Professor Sprout greets everybody with a broad and eager smile, as well as a pair of super fluffy earmuffs. As the class progresses and you learn all about the curious properties of mandragoras, you do start to wonder how it is that Hogwarts allows you to do all these crazy things. As Professor points out, the mandragora screams will not kill anyone as they're too young, but Neville does faint when they start repotting them. This is so much more fun than the Muggle lessons. A couple weeks have passed with little to note, which is unusual for you, until one day 3 things line up at once. Hermione pointed out the new sheet on the announcement board back in the common room. They're starting a dueling club, said Seamus. First meeting tonight. I wouldn't mind dueling lessons. They might come in handy one of these days. You had stumbled upon an angry Filch on your way to lunch after another herbology class, and he was about to put you in detention because of all the dirty footprints you left. Thankfully, nearly headless Nick has seen this and encouraged Peeves to cause some havoc as a distraction. Not that you think Peeves needed that much encouraging for that, but still. Nick has mentioned he is planning his 500th Death Day party. I'm holding a party down in one of the roomier dungeons. Friends will be coming from all over the country. It would be such an honor if you would attend. Mr. Weasley and Miss Granger would be most welcome too, of course, but I dare say you'd rather go to the school feast? If that's not enough, Wood has been pushing the whole Gryffindor Quidditch team to go for extra practice rounds. He is really determined to win the Quidditch Cup this year. You are already training 3 times per week, but he is now holding some extra non-mandatory. Wood said that with such distaste and pain, the whole team thinks Professor McGonagall had to threaten him with extra schoolwork if he forces the team even more hours on the field instead of studying. Exactly, said Wood. He was a tall and burly 6th year, and at the moment his eyes were gleaming with a mad enthusiasm. It's part of our new training program. Come on, grab your broom and let's go, said Wood heartily. None of the other teams have started training yet. We're going to be first off the mark this year. Sadly, you don't yet know of a spell that would allow you to split yourself in 3, although it would be very helpful, so you have to pick what you'll do tonight. Go to the dueling club meeting, go to Quidditch practice, or go to Nearly Headless Nick's 500th Death Day party. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Quidditch, so I'm not going to Quidditch practice. The dueling club is kind of cool, but I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to go to Nearly Headless Nick's 500th Death Day party. A promise is a promise, and you like to keep them as often as you can. So albeit a bit reluctantly, you, Ron, and Hermione make your way towards the dungeons to mingle amongst ghosts at a Death Day party. My prompt is read a paranormal book or a book that has ghosts. I'm so excited. Okay, what can I use for this prompt? Let's double check my Goodreads. So Furyborn is a fantasy. I do have the House of Night books that will count. Grow Like a Girl is a contemporary romance. Split Second is a paranormal. I don't think it has ghosts. It's a little bit more sci-fi-y. Spindlefire is a fantasy. Strange the Dreamer is a fantasy. 10 Blind Dates is a contemporary. I think we're just going to go ahead and count the 8th book in the House of Night series because I have to read that regardless. That is what we're going to do. So I think that that is Awakened. All right. That is what we will count for this challenge. Paranormal book. Awakened. All right. Let's continue. The passageway leading to nearly headless Nick's party has been lined with candles too, though the effect was far from cheerful. These were long, thin, jet black tapers, all burning bright blue, casting a dim, ghostly light even over their own living faces. The temperature dropped with every step they took. As Harry shivered and drew his robes tightly around him, he heard what sounded like 1,000 fingernails scraping an enormous blackboard. You quickly gather that any hope you had for dinner is now gone. The tables are packed with the most smelly, old, rotting dishes you ever did see. When Nick sees you looking at these, he explains that even though ghosts can't really taste anything, if you fly over something with a particularly strong scent, it's almost as if you can kind of taste it. Oh no, let's turn back. I really don't want to talk to Moaning Myrtle, Hermione whispered in a rush. Who? Said Ron, scanning the room. A particularly sad-looking girl ghost has appeared nearby. Speaking of sad-looking ghosts, Nick seems like he could use some cheering up. He's upset as he received a letter rejecting his application to join the Headless Huntsman once again. So, speak with Moaning Myrtle or try to cheer up Nick. Okay, I like Moaning Myrtle, but she gets on my nerves, so we are definitely going to cheer up Nick instead of talking to her. After some flattery and agreeing to talk him up to the head of the committee, the beheaded, of the Headless Huntsman, highlighting how imposing and scary Nick is, he seemed to cheer up a bit. You spend another hour being introduced to various ghosts around the party. You get a distinct feeling that Nick was sort of trying to show you off. Normally, that would bother you a bit, but he did really seem sad earlier, plus it's his 500th death day, so you go along with it. However, you and your friends try and find a moment to casually sneak away because you did not know there's not going to be any real edible food, and the three of you are absolutely starving. So let's make our way to the Great Hall for dinner. Hold up, in Chapter 2, did you get detention? Did I get detention? I don't remember, so let me quickly retake Chapter 2. Okay, I did get detention for driving the Ford Anglia into the Whomping Willow. Did. So let's say I did. As you were about to leave, Professor McGonagall stepped from behind a corner. Ah, yes, there you are. Professor Lockhart requested you immediately for your detention. I trust you know your way to his office. Mr. Weasley, you are to go with me. I will escort you to the trophy room where you'll be helping Mr. Filch clean up. Ron looked incredulously at Professor McGonagall. But Professor, we haven't had dinner yet. Her lips thinned significantly as she raised her eyebrows and calmly retorted, well then, Mr. Weasley, you can either pack your bags, be expelled as Professor Snape has suggested, and eat your body's weight just before you leave, or you can serve your detention now and maybe be allowed to continue with your education. She turned to leave, not checking if Ron is following, or better yet, next year try arriving to school without threatening to expose our kind to the Muggle world, and neither I or you will have the misfortune of dealing with this at all. Ron grew smaller and smaller with each word, shrugged at you, and followed Professor McGonagall, looking a bit pathetic. He was patting his stomach apologetically. You say goodbye to Hermione, who tried not to wear her "you kind of deserve this" look, though not very successfully. Why did it have to be Lockhart, though? Why couldn't you go with Ron? You would much rather suffer Filch and his grumpiness than Lockhart and his fame talks. You spend your whole evening trying to tune out his pompous chats and answering his fan mail. Can't wait to finish up and see if you can still get something to eat. So we have another reading prompt, and that is read a book that has a dedication at the start of it. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit trickier, so I will have to go through my books and see about that. Beginning, dedication. Ooh, that's defecation. Dedication. I hope I never have a book that has defecation in the beginning. So that one, I don't know what I will use just yet. Let's see if we get a third prompt. As you walk, you start hearing some voices. Rip, tear, kill. Excuse me? That was very unsettling, but you brush it off. Hogwarts is an odd place. You shouldn't overreact over something a bit less usual. Who knows, it might be a Myrtle trying to spook someone nearby. But after only a minute, you hear it again. So hungry for so long. You're the only one that can hear this. You can almost sense the presence of someone, something, moving towards the passageway over there. You run towards it. Kill. Time to kill. Something is shining on the wall ahead. You approach it slowly, squinting through the darkness. Let's look up. It's our only option. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. End of chapter 3. Everyone seems to gather around you in a heartbeat, including all the teachers. Filch lets out a scream when he notices his cat, petrified and hung on the wall. Professor Dumbledore assures him that she will be okay. We just need to wait for the Mandragoras to mature enough. Despite his calm tone, you notice his worry. Snape is quick to point a finger at you for being the first at the crime scene. Thankfully, that's not enough for any reasonable adult to blame you for this. However, it's enough for most of the students. You have to get to the bottom of this before anyone else is attacked, and before you get the blame for that too. Chapter 4 opens on the 22nd of December. So we are done. I am going to look at the books on my TBR and see if they have dedications at the beginning, and then we'll talk about what books I need to read this week. Okay, so I've gone through all of my books. Fun fact, all of them have a dedication in the beginning, so they would all count. But I did see that I have 8 books left that I really want to get done this month. There's only 2 weeks, which means 4 books a week. I'm not freaking out, you're freaking out. Let's just talk about what I'm going to read this week, because I'm trying to get all of the bigger ones done this week, which may be a mistake, but we'll find out together. So first up is Book 8 in the House of Night, which is Awakened. This is going to count for my paranormal read. Then I will use one of these 3 for my dedication one. So I do have Spindlefire by Lexa Hillier. This is a very loose, it seems, retelling of Sleeping Beauty. It's 2 sisters. One of them is Aurora, and she, of course, falls asleep, so her sister Isabella goes on an adventure to find the prince to wake her sister up. However, Aurora wakes up in a dreamland where she meets a guy who could either wake her up or make her stay asleep forever. I am pretty interested in this. Then we have Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This one I'm not 1000% excited about because of the description. It just isn't gripping me. I believe we also have a male main character, which is hit or miss with me, but I do really love Laini Taylor, and I've heard great things about this, so I don't want to write it off. I do want to go ahead and just try it and see how it goes. I'm also very excited because it's just so floppy. I'm so excited. And then finally is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. This is the one that I'm not that excited about kind of at all. So this one may just get started and then end up DNFing. We will see. But I did accept it for a review a long time ago. It has gotten really good reviews from what I remember about it. And yeah, I don't know what it is now. The description's a little bit confusing, so just go ahead and check it out on Goodreads, because I'm just like kind of confused about who the characters are. I think it might go back and forth between present day and the past, but this also doesn't take place in like my present day. It takes place in a fantasy world present day. So I don't know. We will see. These are both over 500, so it's going to be interesting to see what can get done this week. I will definitely be starting something today. Which one? I'm not sure. I feel like I should start Furyborn because it's the one I'm least excited about, and I think the biggest. That's a good idea. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I am going to get my life together and probably start reading at some point. I do need to run some errands today and eat at some point because I am starting to starve to death. I will see you guys later. It's currently 9 o'clock. I may have fallen down a little bit of a Lego Harry Potter hole. But now I'm going to start Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I'm going to use this bookmark from the bookish box. I've decided to start this one because it is the one that I'm least excited about, and it is the biggest book on my TBR. So I'm going to try and start this one. If I don't like it, DNF it and move on. But we're going to start it. I was also planning on trying to get some footage while at Walmart shopping, but it was a freaking madhouse because it's close to Christmas time, and I was just focusing on not murdering any other customers, so that did not happen. But now I'm going to get to reading, and I will check up with you guys later. Hey guys, it is Monday night. I did read some of Furyborn yesterday. So I am currently on page 63, so I have made a small little baby dent in this book. And to be honest, it actually is pretty good, which is funny because it was the book that I was least excited about. The only thing is that it is pretty dense. It is very political, and we do have these two alternating points of view from 1,000 years apart. So I definitely don't know if I can get this as well as 2 other books done this week, because I have this and then I also have to start reading the next House of Night book. I'm thinking about possibly trying the audiobook again for this once I really get into it and understand the world better, because as I have said many times, but in case you have forgotten or you're new, when it comes to fantasy books for audiobooks, I can't listen to them on audio only. I have to start them, understand the world and the characters, and then I can listen to the audiobook, because otherwise I get a little bit lost and I feel like I don't grasp everything. Whereas something like a contemporary I can listen to strictly on audio because it's a lot easier for my brain to digest. So I am thinking of reading a little bit more of this physically and then trying the audio, because I do need to get through books and I also have a lot of stuff to do this week. So we will see how it goes, but I kind of plan on hopefully reading like 50 to 100 pages of it a day at least, especially if I have to physically read it. But if I do only physically read it and I only read 50 to 100 pages, then I'm not going to be able to get everything done this month that I wanted to, which isn't that big of a deal, to be honest. I could just make whatever I don't finish this month be my priority in January to get those done first, but I kind of want to start 2020 with a clean slate. So we will just have to see where 2019 takes us. And this book does have a dedication at the front. So it does say, for Brittany, who knew Caldera first. So this can count for week 3's challenge. And I think I'm going to finish it, so that will be the book that I pick. I found out that actually this is not the longest book on my TBR. Strange the Dreamer is actually longer, but the arc of that compared to this is a lot smaller. On the other hand though, the font in this is very, very big, and the pages are pretty thick as well. So I don't know if that takes into account, because this book is only like 501 pages, whereas Strange the Dreamer is 500 and I don't even remember how long, but longer than 501. So now, my plans are to do some editing tonight, so I'm going to do that right now. I need to make some dinner. I'm surprised that I'm not starving right now, because I hardly ate anything today, so I'm honestly surprised that I'm not a lot more hungry. But yeah, I don't think I will check back in again today, so I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I keep thinking that it is Thursday, but it's not. It's only Wednesday. I do have a little jingly bracelet on because today was my work's Christmas party, so I am wearing the super cute black top and the super cute green and white polka dot skirt, because I really don't have anything else that is Christmassy in my possession. I don't have any ugly sweaters anymore or anything, and I really need to change that eventually. But as you know, this is a poor Christmas this year, so I was not able to go out and buy anything. But I have been reading, so I am staying on top of my 50 pages of Awakened every day. I am currently on page, I think I haven't read that one yet, 140, so I just have 10 pages to read today, because I did read the 40 pages of today's reading this morning after midnight. So when I was in bed last night, I read some of today's pages. So I just need to read one last chapter for today. I am really liking Awakened. I'm enjoying my time because a lot of stuff is happening, and a lot of things are happening that are eliciting an emotional response. Like, something crazy has already happened and I cannot believe it happened, and hopefully there's some way to reverse it. And we have a bunch of stuff with Zoe, and it's this book is just like all over the place in negative emotions. Nothing great or good has happened in this book so far, and we're already halfway through it. So I'm a little concerned, but that is okay. I have not read any of Furyborn, so I'm still on page 60 something, I believe, is what I was on the last time. But I was planning on reading some of it today at work because I had a silent reading party tonight. Unfortunately, no one came again. Why does nobody want to read with me at the library? It just breaks my heart. I ended up just hanging out at the front desk and talking to one of my work friends, so I did not do any reading, and that is okay. So my plan right now is to head downstairs and get nice and cozy on the couch, change into some pajamas, and read the last chapter I have of this, and then read a buttload of Furyborn. That is the plan. Let's go ahead and do that. Good news! President Trump has been impeached! Now, does that mean that he's going to be charged with the crimes and no longer our president? No, that's a totally different story. But he has officially become the third U.S. president to be impeached. But now on to less political things. I am down here on the couch. I have changed. I have put up my hair. And now I'm ready to do some reading. My husband is on his way home from work soon. So let's get in as much reading as possible. Hey guys, so I have read my chapter of Awakened for tonight because, well, I already told you why. I have to say that I'm really liking Raphael's character. I just really enjoy him, and I really love that he's not a character that hid who he was and tricked the person that is in this romantic relationship with him into liking him. Like, he never pretended to be someone else. The person that is starting to have feelings for him knew exactly who he was from the beginning. And I just have to say it's very refreshing because we don't see that a lot. It's usually a wolf in disguise and we find out who it is, but we love them, so we learn to get over the terrible things that they did. But in this one, we know exactly what and who Raphael is and know every terrible thing that he has done. I will say though, I really want to see some sort of background on him because I don't understand how he could have done the terrible things he has done, but also be this really caring character now. I mean, he is like fighting it and is not used to having these kinds of feelings, but he still is. So I definitely want to learn more about him. Right now though, I am going to head upstairs. It's only 10:30, but my husband is now home. It has been some time since I did read my pages for Awakened, but unfortunately I left my book way over there on the other side of the living room, and it's freezing in my house and I didn't want to get up. So I waited till my husband got home, and he wants to go ahead and go upstairs now. So I'm just going to grab my book and read up there. But first, what I am going to do is I'm going to grab my laptop and I'm going to do some online investigation of what the heck to get my parents for Christmas, because I have no idea what to get them. Let me know in the comments what you guys get your parents or hard to shop for people. But alright, I'm gonna head upstairs, start reading Furyborn. I'm going to try to listen to the audiobook so that I can start doing some crocheting. I haven't done that in a very long time, and I really need to finish a project for my cousin, which I think I already talked to you guys about. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll see you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning, technically almost afternoon because it's like 11. I am getting ready to go to work. I work Friday and Sunday this weekend because they asked me to split my time in half between the 2 days. On Sunday I have a program, so I have to work that day, but today is the city luncheon for the holidays, and they asked me to work today so that I could go to that and be on our team's Family Feud, because for the holiday party, all the departments play Family Feud, and the library needed another player. So I agreed to come in on my day off and get paid to go to a luncheon. So right now I am just getting ready. I just have my hair to do left and my accessories. So I figured I would just come on here and talk to you guys while I do it because I didn't update you yesterday. So last night I did not do any reading. I did fall a little behind, so I do need to read 100 pages of Awakened today to keep up with Destiny. Tomorrow the book should be finished, or maybe even today. I'll have to double check because I think this book is even smaller than normal. I think it's only like 290. I don't even think it's 300 pages. And then I have been reading Furyborn, but again, last night I did not. I am really enjoying Furyborn, which again, I just find it so funny because I really thought I wasn't going to like it and I was kind of dreading starting it, but I'm actually really liking it. I haven't switched to the audio version just yet, and I am reading it pretty slow, but there's just a whole lot of information to know and grasp because we are following two people and it's alternating points of view between the two, but they take place 1,000 years apart. It definitely takes a second to realize who this character is and what happened because every chapter kind of ends on a cliffhanger and then we switch to a totally different perspective. I need to spray some dry shampoo in my hair, which if you don't use Banditz, you need to. It'll change your whole life. This is just the Clean and Bare one, but I normally use the one for brown hair because it does have a little bit of pigment in it, which makes your hair not look chalky when you use dry shampoo. So I'm just gonna let that kind of start to dry, but as you can see, the regular one is white. I have found though that Banditz doesn't look very powdery like some other ones do, so this is definitely my favorite one. It does make me look like an old person, but it actually doesn't end up being that chalky looking. You guys will see. I'm a little bit in a dilemma on what to start next. I think it might be Split Second just so I can get it done and then maybe start Strange the Dreamer to go into January. Like I already expect I'm not gonna get everything done, and that's fine, but I want to get all the priorities done, which is going to happen because I'm very excited for next week's contemporaries. I need some contemporaries in my life. The plan last night was to switch over to Furyborn's audiobook and start crocheting. I went to do that, but I can't find the yarn for that project, which I'll show you the closet in my office of what it looks like in there. Needless to say, it is hard to find stuff when I'm looking for it, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe I didn't finish the project because it was a Christmas present for my cousin that I started a few years ago. And then I thought I just stopped because I didn't have enough time to finish it, but now I'm thinking it was time and that I ran out of yarn. So I don't know if I have enough yarn to keep going. And I kind of have to look up to see how much that yarn costs. Am I gonna be able to do that? Or yeah, so last night I think I searched for like an hour trying to find the yarn and I couldn't. And so today I'm gonna like really tear apart my closet and see if I have any, because I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn that I bought enough, but now I'm kind of thinking I didn't, but I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so as you can see, like, it definitely is less greasy, but it's not chalky, which I really like, because other stuff, it would be very chalky by now. I will say that I'm very ready for the holidays. I'm also very ready to be done with work. I only have today, Sunday, and Monday to work, and then I'm on vacation until 2020. So I'm very excited about that. I cannot wait. I'm ready for Christmas and spending time with my family. Today after work, I am getting my nails done with my mom, which I'm very excited about. Right now, I'm just taking the sides of my hair and separating them because since they were in braids, they naturally want to go back. So I always just separate them so that way they stay forward. It's a little pro tip because I'm such a pro at doing hair. All right, so now the accessories. Alright, so first we have jingle bells, as you can hear. They are just these little cheap bracelets that I got from Walmart. I have two of them and it's hard to put them both on because they're just a little claw clasp. So I connected them both together and then I just wrap them around and put them on my hand real easy. I could use them as a necklace, but it would be a choker of bells. Not a big fan. The main attraction. Huh? Should I wear it? It'd be cuter if it was a little side present. I feel like a who. That's what I feel like. I don't know. I may change my mind and not wear it. We'll have to see. But alright, I'm gonna head off to my party. I will try to get some footage today while out and about, and I will see you guys later. So update, I've decided against the headband. It kind of hurts my head. I don't want to get a headache today. But I also forgot to show you my outfit. So I have on this super cute Christmas sweater from my sorority because I never really get a chance to wear it, so I'm wearing it today to this. And then I'm wearing this super cute skirt. I can't like really see what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm wearing this super cute skirt that has these really cute bedazzlings on them that I got from Target. It has these little cute bedazzlings on them. And then I'm wearing these really cute black glitter flats that I got from Amazon. So that is my whole cute festive outfit for today. Hey guys, I am home. It is now almost 6 o'clock at night. I am going to edit a video that is going up tomorrow, and then I'm going to read. I have tomorrow off. I don't think I have any plans other than probably wrapping gifts. I'm hoping I can get a pretty big chunk of Furyborn tonight, and then maybe I could start something tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I did go... This bracelet's gonna drive me crazy. I did go and get my nails done though. Look at how cool. I love them. They're perfect for Christmas. It's exactly what I wanted, so I'm glad that I was able to do that. And they look amazing and they make me very, very happy. So yeah, now I'm just gonna edit and I will check in later. Hello, it is Saturday afternoon. I was going to update you guys after I took a shower and got ready for the day, but it is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon and that still hasn't happened. I have been just sitting in bed reading. I've been reading Furyborn, which is really, really good, you guys. It is really good. I'm very pleasantly surprised about it because, like I told you, it was the book I picked to start first because I was looking the least forward to it, and I thought for sure I was going to read like 100 pages and DNF it. And no, it's really, really, really good. So I've just been spending my time reading that. I am now looking for something to eat because I'm starving. I've been up for many hours and haven't eaten anything, which actually tomorrow is Christmas at my mom's house, which I'm very, very excited about. It's the first year that we're doing it early. I'm excited. Their presents are not going to get here until Monday, but that is okay. So today I need to wrap some gifts. I also need to go out and buy my cousin a gift. I've decided just to go and buy her something. That is the plan. So right now I'm just going to find something to eat. I think some frozen burritos are calling my name. So I'm going to do that because I'm starving. Some delicious Tina's bean and cheese burritos. So yeah, I'm gonna make these, eat them, and keep on reading. I do have a sore throat. It started last night and I don't know why. I'm really hoping I'm not getting sick, but I did take some cold medicine to hopefully try and get rid of it. I don't feel like run down or anything. I just have a sore throat, so I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like I've been talking too much. The sun is killing me. I don't feel like I've been talking too much or something like that, so I don't really know what the problem is, but I do have a sore throat, so we're trying to rectify that. I kind of have a feeling that because I'm getting everything together for work to go on vacation and I'm about to be off and I'm starting to finally relax because Christmas is almost here, I'm almost done with everything for that, that my body is like, let's wreak havoc because now you have time to deal with it. But I would much rather go to work sick than spend my vacation sick. So I'm not very happy about it, but I will have plenty of time to get rest. I'm gonna make my burritos and we will check in because I'm really loving Furyborn. Oh, I don't have to make burritos. I forgot last night for dinner we got Carl's, my favorite pizza place in all of the world. No matter where I move, I'm gonna be coming back to Carl's. But I bought mini tacos to eat today Goodbye, burritos. I'm so excited I saw those. I'm so hungry that I might not make it to when it takes to heat those up. So go me. I'm gonna be eating those. But yes, I'm loving Fairy Reborn. It's so good. It's so intriguing. I can't believe everything that's going on with it. It's just honestly insane. I just got to a part where it's like, oh my god, I think I kind of might know what's gonna end up happening, but who knows? That big chunk is what I have read. That little chunk is what I have left. This is really, really good. So now I'm gonna eat. I'll probably watch maybe some booktube while I eat and then go back to reading. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna eat and then shower, and then I'll go back to reading because I need to not look like a hot mess express today. That would be great. All right, I fell down a little bit of a YouTube hole watching haircut and color transformations, but it's now time to shower and deal with this dirty hair. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. I'm on my way to work right now. I don't remember if I told you guys, but I am feeling like crap. I started feeling yucky yesterday, but I'm trying to just power through it. I did get some Emergency, that vitamin C powder supplement that you put in water. I did take some of that yesterday. I feel a little bit better today than I did yesterday, but I'm just having a lot of sinus drainage and it just sucks. So last night I did not get to finish either of the books or start a new one because I was feeling like junk. But I did get pretty far in Fairy Reborn, so I only have like 90 pages left of it that will get finished today. And then I have the whole 140 pages of Awakened that I need to finish. So since it is Sunday, I have already filmed my opening for the next vlog for chapter 4. I took my prompts. I have a lot of books to read in the next week, but I'm already betting I'm gonna have to just take it into chapter 5's week because there's just no way that they're all gonna get done. While at work, I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going into work a little bit early, and also I got no sleep. Apparently, a side effect of Emergency is trouble sleeping, and I already have issues with insomnia, and then with my drainage. It was just a rough night. So I got up extremely early today and decided just to go in because I have a lot to get done. Plus, I think if I get everything done before, I have a program going on today, but I'm not running it. We have a performer coming in and doing it. So if I can get everything done before that starts, then the whole time that it's going on, I can be trying to read these 2 books. So that is my freaking plan. So hopefully I can get them done before leaving work. And then I'm going to be finishing this vlog when I get home because today I'm celebrating Christmas with my mom. So I'm very, very excited. Today is my Christmas. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So this vlog needs to get wrapped up so I can start the next one, which I already started it, but I haven't started reading any of the books. So if these books don't get finished at work, then they are also tacked on to this next week by being in the next vlog. But regardless, they will get done tonight before tomorrow morning. They will be finished because they need to be, and I'm very close to finishing them. But all right, I'm pulling up to work, so I will see you guys today when I get off, and then it is Christmas time. I'm so excited. Hey guys, so I am back home. It is after my family Christmas, which was fantastic. I will talk more about it in next week's vlog since that has started today as well. But as you have noticed, there is no footage from work. Today was very, very busy and very stressful at work, so no reading was done. I was going to listen to the audiobook for Awakened, but I have lost my earbuds. I think that they are in a pocket of one of my dresses that I wore to work, so I am going to check those really quickly. Don't let me forget. So I wasn't able to read anything at work, which means that those 2 books are being carried into chapter 4. So chapter 3 is still not complete, but week 3 is complete. So now we are on to week 4, chapter 3, and chapter 4. Wish me luck. So that means that this week nothing got finished. 2 books were started. I wish that they got done, but they didn't. So first was Awakened. I got to page 150 in this book. So I just have 140 pages left. I am enjoying it. I feel like we're about to get to the part where things like really kick up a notch. And then I did start Furyborn. I am on page 362. I just have this little tiny bit, but I'm really, really enjoying this. I'm expecting it to be a 5-star book, so we will have to find out. And again, this one is the one for read a book with a dedication at the beginning, and Awakened is for read a paranormal or book with a ghost in it. So far there are no ghosts, but there are paranormals. That is what I read this week. Thank you guys so much for checking out this vlog. Don't forget, if you enjoyed it, to please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!